Good morning, people. It is Monday. It's going to be hopefully a short session. I figure it was a good day to do a quick session to talk about the market, especially the stock market and crypto, because they are crashing. Um, no panic here, but I just want to touch on some issues. Well, not issues, but first on the screen. I don't watch a lot of channels or videos on crypto anymore. I stopped doing that maybe 7, 8 months ago. There's no point to waste my time watching something that are mostly, I wouldn't say useless, but now that I have been in the crypto game for multiple years, I think I can do things on my own. But I'm a fan of Anthony Pompliano, but I don't watch many of his stuff anymore. But there's one person on his channel that I think I watch a lot because I like this person a lot. Is Will Clemente. Okay, Will Clemente is a young man. I think he's like 21. He's in college. I recognize talent when I see it. Okay, if I was running a hedge fund on Wall Street, I will offer this young man a job like that. Heck, I would offer him a job here to be a trader for me because he has the right analytical skills that I recognize for a person that can do very well in the financial market, as far as having the interest and the knowledge and the willingness to learn and adapt, because he's young, and for someone his age to be able to analyze the market, the data, it's very good. Okay, and whenever Will is on Pump channel, which is once a week, I think, I do watch his video. And if you follow my uh, Bitcoin chat videos for the past many um, months, I talk about how I was not happy that the SEC Ginsler, Morning Omega Comics, I was not happy that Ginsler, who was a big fan of crypto when he was teaching at MIT a few years back, and once he got the job at the SEC, of course, politics get in the way, right? That's how Washington worked. He was a big fan of crypto. He taught classes at MIT about crypto. And then once he got into the SEC job, a lot of people thought that, oh, he got there. First, when Ginsler got to the SEC, I was happy because I know once he's there, the government are not gonna ban Bitcoin because it is something stupid or useless. So I was pretty happy with that. So all the people that been saying crypto is gonna be banned and all that nonsense, they can go jump up a bridge. But they still say that. Okay, there's still people that say, oh, the government's gonna ban crypto someday. Utter clueless people. But it's about that. But the problem with Ginsler once he got there was politics get in the way. Okay, and all of a sudden he become concerned about crypto and start to throw all kind of nonsense into the mix. Oh, it need to be scrutinized more, regulation. If you want to regulate, regulate. Okay, it's that simple. And I talk about how Wall Street money has been corrupted now with this whole SEC thing, and now they're stalling, playing games, allowing the big boys to accumulate Bitcoin as low as possible because, as I mentioned in the previous few chats, they make the most money when they can buy crypto low, the lowest possible, and then issue ETF high. Okay, that's how they make the most money, not chase and FOMO and push Bitcoin all the way up here and then issue the ETF and then no money, right? So hopefully at least I educate some people on how the game works. because everyone are so naive about how everything. Uh, it pains me to know too much. Yeah. I wish the world wasn't so naive and stupid. Good morning, Landarian Fire and Psychedelic Comics. Now, I also talked on the past many videos that when Gensler approved the future ETF, what he's doing, regardless of what he's saying about, oh, we need to regulate crypto and whatever. I mentioned many times that the futures are used to manipulate. Okay, the big boy want the Bitcoin future because with that they're able to exert influence, play all kind of games. And if you haven't seen or watched this most recent Will Clemente appearance on Pump channel, I will play just a few seconds, and then the link is in the chat. The link is also in the description area.
I feel like on Twitter or whatever, you've seen a lot of just general fear or like anxiety and panic in the market, and I think this kind of near-term price action is been provoking that for sure. But I'm trying to just look at this from an objective standpoint and just read whatever the data is telling me. So I don't really have any kind of like emotional reaction to what's going on. I try to just like ignore that.
Yes.
Got it. All right. So when we get started here, the first thing that we've got is obviously the price. And a lot of that is being affected by the perp futures dominance, all the perp kind of interest in the market, etc. Before we jump into the actual data, explain exactly what's going on with the kind of futures and how that relates to price in general. What can happen in the futures market that makes price go up or go down as we look at this data?
Okay. For the first time, I am very pleased that somebody with knowledge on Bitcoins and into working with different market are talking. Maybe other people on YouTube are talking about this too, but since I'm trying to avoid as much stupidity as I can on the internet, on YouTube, so maybe I don't watch enough YouTube videos of other talking heads. All I can say is, for the first time last Saturday, Will Clemente appear on Palm weekly shows and talk about it. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go watch that. If you understand what I have been saying for months now, that the big boys are using Gensler approval of the Bitcoin future to manipulate the market for their benefits. It is what it is. It's legal, it's allowed because Gensler allowed the future ETF to launch. So until they are done, okay, I've been saying this for months now, until the big boys get what they want. We have no idea how much they want, okay? But until they get what they want and they are satisfied with what they have, as far as all the Bitcoin they need to accumulate in order to launch their own ETF, we are going to have this kind of a market. Okay, so ignore all of the people that want to predict crazy prices or whatever. Okay, if you believe in Bitcoin, as I am, what I'm doing is I'm not worrying about that kind of stuff. Did I sell? No. A quick update. I did sell one Bitcoin when I bought the condo. Part of the proceed to buy the condo was me selling one Bitcoin. Quick story. I make the offer to buy the condo on when was it? September something. I can't remember the exact date, but at the time, Bitcoin was right where it is. Okay, so if you want to go back into Bitcoin price, it was like in the low 40s, and I decided that I have 30 days until closing, so I'm gonna wait. And as luck has it, Bitcoin went from like low 40s to like 50 something. So I sold one Bitcoin the day before closing in order to have the cash wire to my bank for the closing, and I sold it 53, 54, something like that. So I'm pretty happy with my decision, because guess what? I have not buy back that Bitcoin. I've been sitting here waiting for the crash. Would I buy my one Bitcoin back that I sold in 50 something back at 40, 41? Heck yes. Okay, so like I said, I can't stress enough that people can do whatever they want. Dollar cost average, FOMO in, chasing at 60, 65. No, I will buy when when my brain tell me it's time to buy or sell. I don't need to sell Bitcoin at the all-time high. I certainly can't time it. I certainly can't time Bitcoin at the all-time low either, but sold at the 53-ish, buy at 40, 41. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that options, right? Who won't? Okay, who would not appreciate that kind of opportunities? It's if you can't trade, it's okay. But if you can and have access to trading, what are you doing? Staying delusional is not the path to success. Okay. Um, hello, Peter Viles. Yes, so I highly recommend, if you trust me, you may not care what I have to say, because I've been talking about the Bitcoin futures and the manipulation for months. How many people on YouTube talk about that stuff? How many big Bitcoin channel are talking about that stuff beside every day, 3 times a day? The chart said this, the chart said that, head and shoulder this, Wycroft. It's utter nonsense. Utter nonsense. Okay, utter nonsense, and you can go crazy staring at the chart every 5 minutes. Okay, I'm a trader, but I'm also not the type that look at a chart every 5 minutes and have a knee-jerk reaction every. It's insane. Okay, if you're young and new to the market, hopefully what's going on in the past few months or the past 2 years taught you something that could be worthwhile for the rest of your life. If you're in your 20s, early 30s, and you get in the market and you get blown up, you lost some money, you felt stupid, you don't know what the F is going on. First rule, stop listening to other people. Please, 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 please. If you're in your 20s and 30s, you have 30 plus years in the financial market to take advantage of the futures. The future is bright and long. You can become a good trader. You can become a good investor. And the first rule is stop listening to all of the talking heads, big shitters out there that just talk shit. It pains me to see so many of the worst people have the most popular followers out there. It's just like enough. Oh, same thing with comic books. You think I done well flipping books because I listen to other channels? Really? At what point does this model here doesn't seem like a logical model for you to emulate or follow, instead of doing what everybody else is doing and failing? But hey, I just do what I do. Okay, I just do what I do and tell you what I do. You can take your own make up your own mind decision on like, is this idiot worth follow? Is this loudmouth, foul mouth moron worth following? Or I'm just too good for him? You know, it's boggle my mind how people chose to do the wrong thing and think being righteous about stupid is not the solution, okay? If you're stupid, naive, don't know what the F you're doing, following people that keep getting things wrong all the time, oh my God, it's just insane. So yes, Will Clemente, trust me, he's one of the wisest young person I know in this field as far as crypto. But what he understands is very transferable to just about any market as far as psychology. Like I said in the beginning of this chat, if I was a hedge fund manager on Wall Street, I would be dialing his number and say, I have a job for you. I would pay him to work for me right now. He'd be a working intern on Wall Street right now, okay? Because he has the right brain to analyze what's going on, and he has the aptitude to do what we do. Okay, he will be very successful for the rest of his life. But I like him a lot. Big fan. Okay, so what's going on with the market right now? What is going on with the market right now? I see deep red. Okay, so let me share something. Can I share this? Can I share this? Okay. Let me. Okay, like I gotta. Okay, I remove all personal information for the most part. Let me see if I can share this. This is my trading. This is my trading screen. Share. What am I sharing? Can I share? What am I doing? Nope, that's not it. Share. What am I doing? Oh, I don't want that. Bummer, I can't figure out how to add my trading screen to the screen. Carl, hello, Carl on base, I mean. Didn't know you were interested in crypto. I've been interested in crypto since 2017. Why did I not able to add my screen? This is so dumb. Bummer. What am I doing? I just want to remove this. Can I remove this? I can't remove. Stop sharing. Okay. I think I figured it out. Here we go. There you go, people. That's what I look at most of my day. Okay. Amazon crashing. Here we go. Let's see the stock that I like. Starbucks crashing to the good spot right here. This is a good spot right there. Me likey Starbucks right here. How about Tesla crashing? Oh, Tesla is actually doing okay, above 1,000. Where do I like to buy Tesla? 931 right there. That's the spot, just like last time. A couple weeks ago, that's where I bought Tesla, between 900. I think the lowest I bought Tesla was like 890 something, and the most I paid was like 930, I think. But that was the area I bought Tesla, and I sold it at 1100. Sure, it ran to 1200. I say, sucker, who's buying here? See ya. Down here we go. Carl on base said, look forward for your thoughts on crypto. if you haven't watched my channel, Carl, I talk plenty about crypto every week for the past year. Has it been a year? Yeah. But I don't have a lot of positivity on crypto. You know, it's go back and watch my last couple of live chat called "If You Care What I Think About Crypto." Today, the first 15 minutes, I talk about Will Clemente and refer to a video in the link of the description. And he talked about the exact thing that I talked about for months. For finally somebody talk about it, and you know, it's a good thing. Now, TLT, see on the screen here, TLT, that's bond, okay? When bond rate is going up and TLT, the bond ETF, is crashing, this is the driver of the market sell-off. If you don't understand this, learn it, okay? You see where TLT is right now? It is touching the low that it was back in early, what day is this? October 11th. Okay, back on October 11th. So literally 2 months ago, this is where TLT was. Okay, so we are hitting the reference low. So it better hold here. Okay, for the market to stop crashing, we need TLT to stop sliding, bond rates to stop going higher. If bond rate keep going higher from here and TLT crash, TLT have an inverse relationship with rates. As rate go up, TLT go down. Okay, so quick lesson for you that have never understand bond. When rates goes up, bond go down. Okay, so anyone that tell about bonds safely is a moron. So if TLT does not hold here, can it go down another 10%? Heck yes. The next reference low is down here, 135. Okay, so that's another 5% lower. Okay, so trust me, if TLT cannot hold here, bond rates go to 2%, which bring us down to this level down here. I guarantee you the stock market will go down another 5%, if not more. Okay, so don't be a hero. Do not be a hero. Okay, so this is a preview of what I can do going forward with my channel as I focus more on trading after comic books. Okay, more money are at stake here for me when it comes down to the crypto market and the stock market. I'm not gonna worry about flipping books for $500 or $100. Heck no, I got better things to do with my time. Okay, so I'm transitioning out of comic books into the game that I know I can play better if I focus more of my energy. So yes, so right now TLT must hold. It's trying. You see the little green? It's holding. It's testing. Okay, so it need to hold. Back to Amazon. Going lower. Okay, this is it right here. Amazon, the next spot that would be worth chasing or adding would be right here, 31.30. We're close. We are close to a point where I said between 31.30 and where we are right now is a range that, you know, if you trade Amazon, it would not be a bad spot to put in a trade to go long. Would not be a bad spot. Okay. In fact, I did. I bought a little bit right around here just before I launched the chat. So where else can Amazon go? Yeah, as low as 28.78, 28.80. That's like if the stock market crashed 10%, can Amazon go down to 28.80-ish level? Heck yes, heck yes. So I have traded in and out of Amazon so many times. Okay, so many times. Where did I buy Amazon usually? See this range right here? Right here. this has been a spot for me to buy Amazon so many times. You see how many times it touched that red line? Look at this. So many times in the past year. Okay? Buying and holding is not my game. Not my whatsoever. If I have time to sit here and do this, why would I buy and hold anything? Would you like to buy and hold Amazon and see it go up to 3,700 and back down to 3,100? And come on. Buy and hold. Big fan of Costco. In fact, I trade out of Costco at the high last week. Here we go, crashing. Love it. Oh, 500. I will buy all day Costco right here. Okay. As always, there are a lot of different traders with different techniques. Okay. You will find somebody out there that will tell me, that will tell you that they use completely different signals on what to buy, when to buy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so don't take what I do as, oh, this is the right way. It just like pressing comic books. I have my way, and F anyone else that do things their way. F anyone else, okay? I have got so annoyed with so many people that give me suggestion on how to press books. Go F yourself. There's people that just started pressing last week telling me how to press a book. I've been pressing for 13 years. Go F yourself. Okay, I've been trading stock for decades. You can do things your way. I do things my way. Go F yourself. Okay? My thought on cost, I like it. I like it. I bought Costco. I sold at 565. Was it 562 that I sold? Yeah, I bought it. I sold it right there. Right there. I bought Costco at the last trade I did Costco was around here. Okay, when it bounced off this line at 520, 530 area, I bought a bunch. I sold at 562, and I have watched it slide. And 500, yes, I would buy Costco at 500. I look at all four. I have four on the screen: 20, 50, 100, 200. And yes, I don't need anyone to tell me, oh, it is look backward technical stuff. Shut the F up. Why do people do that? Why do people need to shine in their worthless 2 cents? But yes, I like Costco. I mean, this spot right here would have been a good spot to nibble if you are a trader, right? Because look, it held last time. Okay, the last time it held right here. It held. Guess what? It did not this time. So guess what? The way. Okay, let me talk about technical analysis quickly, and then I will sign off because, like I said, I want people to understand. The reason why technical analysis are very important along with fundamental. Okay, I'm not saying fundamental is useless, but as a trader, fundamental override by technical. Okay, short-term technical override fundamental. So I don't need anyone to shine in here with their worthless. I look at fundamental, it's more useful. F off. As a trader, you look at technical over fundamental because it's short-term. Get that part. If you don't understand it, get the F out. Okay, when it comes down to trading, I have zero tolerance compared to, even with like you see how I am with comic books? Same thing with technical trading. There's no time for people to whatever. The reason why technical analysis are more important now than ever because of computer trading. Okay, Wall Street are run a lot by, I'm sure you heard the term algo. It's short for algorithm trading. A lot of Wall Street firm, a lot of hedge fund firm use algo to trade automatically, and they use multi-factors, hundreds of different things. I wrote the code for some of the stuff. Okay, my last job back in 2000, I wrote the code. I started to understand it more. I was a fundamental analyst for a long time, for years, decades. But as I work in the field and start to understand how firms use computers to trade, I start to understand that the computer program look at technical analysis to trade, along with fundamental. Nobody say fundamental is useless, but in short term, on knee-jerk reaction, on big day crash, it is all technical. Okay, on bad days when everything is red, do you see why everything is red? Because fundamental are thrown out the door. Okay, you got to understand at some point when it's bad, when fear is high, everything is red. There's no safety. Okay, so all the fundamentalists out there can say, oh, you should buy this sector, you should buy this stock because it's safe. No, it's not safe. Nothing is safe. Okay, nothing is safe. When it's bloody, it's blood red everywhere for the most part. So, but the way I can go in tangent. The way technical analysis and computer trading work is computer look at moving average as well as many other factors. So when one fail, it look at the next level as a support. Okay, so you have to go from level to level, just like selling. When a stock is going up, it look at different level to sell. When it declining, it look at certain level to either short or buy in. So you have to look at how things are from level to level. Always keep that in mind. When something fail, look at the next level. The next level can be many things. It does not have to be just a simple moving average or anything. It can be going forward. I will be teaching many of the things I talk about. This is the kind of lingo that I use with my brother, and it took him a while to get it. And now he's a better trader than I am. Okay, but ref high, ref low, reference. Ref is short for reference. So let's look at Costco again. Okay, so this moving average failed, so the next one is down here. Is that a good spot? Maybe. Okay, maybe. But I'm gonna leave my mouse right there. Do you think Costco dropped to this level right here by accident? This is one of the most useful lessons that you will get that you're not going to see in many other places. Why do you think Costco crashing big today and stop right there? Let me draw the line. Can I draw add drawing? Yeah. What do you see? You see this spot right here? That last time it crashed, that's called ref low, reference low. Last time it stopped there. So guess what? When Costco crashed, what do you think the computer's doing? What do you think the algo is doing? It looked back, it peered backward and see, oh, the last time it got here, it stopped and people start to buy back. So why do you think it stopped right there? It's not random. Okay. This is the kind of stuff that I can teach for those that want to learn from me. Okay. Would I buy Costco a little bit here? The answer is yes, because it stopped at the ref low, but no rush, no rush. Okay. This is the first of a spot that's worth buying after it failed the moving average. But wow, what a beauty, right? Isn't it a beauty to see something that dropped to a level that makes sense instead of some random fear spot that, oh, this is the spot to buy now or whatever. Okay. But this is what a trader like me, I'm not alone. There's many traders out there that look at this kind of stuff that, so right there, see, that's one spot. Here's another spot that would be, I'm going to add another line, add a drawing. Okay. and then I go, this is longer than I expected to stay here. Okay, so now you have two lines. Okay, so this, if this fail, you can either sell, get out, take your small loss, and wait for it to hit this spot to buy. If that fail, guess what? Where's the next spot? Right here. This is what you call reference support, because it used to be the spot where it bounced, couldn't get through. Okay, it was past, in the past, it was ref resistance, ref high, and then it break through. Once it broke through that ref high, it run. Okay, but now it's crashing. So right there is this is the first spot I would consider buying. The next spot, and then the next spot, and then the next spot. And this one here is a beauty of a spot here, the fourth spot, because it lined up with the long-term 200 MA. Beautiful. And that's it, people. Enough lesson for the day. I have better things to do. I hope you learned something. If not much I can say. I'm out of here. Time to do some trading.